Well, the next thing that's in your bulletin there, it says 10,000 doors. You may be wondering what 10,000 doors is referring to, but the United Methodist Church as a denomination is involved in a campaign, a reaching out campaign at this point, that they're calling 10,000 doors. And so we've kind of connected that with some of our reaching out and love activities. But the idea behind the 10,000 doors campaign is that there are many different ways that people can enter into the life of the church. As we think about the way people enter into the life of the church, it's caused us to do some rethinking. Now, for those of you that have seen the billboards, you see that they say, "Rethink Church. We are Monticello United Methodist Church." And you can kind of take that a couple ways. One is that we are Rethinking Church, and also we are the Monticello United Methodist Church. But with that idea of rethinking church, it used to be that we thought the way people got involved in our congregation is if we could just get them to come on Sunday morning and be a part of a worship service, then we could get them involved in other things, other activities that are going on at the church. But now as we're rethinking churches, we're looking at our culture and how it is that we connect with people in the life of the church. What we're finding more and more is that Sunday morning worship service may not be the first place that people enter into the life of the church. There are many different places that people can enter into the life of the church. Our drive-in service is one example. There have been a number of people that have told me that the drive-in service is their service. They used to only come during the summertime out at the drive-in. And now over the years they've started coming to the downtown church as well, but when summer comes, they head back out to the drive-in. That is one of the doorways, one of the unique avenues that people have become involved with our congregation. And for those of you that didn't hear me say it last Sunday, this summer we averaged 108 out at the drive-in. No, 107 a week out at the drive-in. And that is the largest number that we've had in the last 12 years, with the exception of 1 year that we averaged 113. So we're thrilled with that avenue, that door that allows people to connect with our congregation. Vacation Bible School is another one of those doors. And we've tried to connect with Vacation Bible School to ride on the Madam Carroll. And it was neat that the number of families who are part of Vacation Bible School that also joined us on that afternoon on the Madam Carroll. And one mother talked to me and talked about how much her kids loved being a part of the Vacation Bible School. They enjoyed the Madam Carroll ride. They said, we really need to get involved more regularly on Sunday morning. Again, it was a doorway that is helping someone to get involved in the worship life and hopefully eventually even the small group life of the church. The Sunshine Center Preschool. We've got over 60 children that are involved in the preschool this year. And every week, 2 or 3 times a week, those children and those families are walking through the doors of our church, and we're looking for avenues that we can help them to get involved in more than just preschool, but can be involved in other activities of the church. Friendship Connection. Now, there's a lot of kids that are involved in Sunday morning with the church that are involved with Friendship Connection, but we're also looking for children that are in that age group of age 3 and potty trained and 5th grade. We're interested in them coming on Sunday night and looking at that as a doorway of involvement in the church. And if they never get involved in anything other than Friendship Connection, we need to celebrate the fact that they are connecting with the church in some way. Lunch Bunch is one of those groups that 30 to 40 women get together for lunch once a month, and Lucy shared with me that occasionally someone will ask her, is it okay for me to invite someone who's not a part of our church? Absolutely. For Lunch Bunch or anything else, we want to invite people to be a part of different activities of the church, and that Lunch Bunch or that Friendship Connection or the drive-in may just be the door through which someone enters into a more active role in the church. And more importantly, that may be the door that they first walk through that leads them eventually to a relationship with Jesus Christ. But it's interesting with Soup for the Soul. We have a lot of people that come for Soup for the Soul that never get involved in the worship life of our congregation. But I also know of folks that have come to Soup for the Soul, and then they want to begin volunteering with Soup for the Soul, and then they come and get involved on Sunday morning. So recently someone was sharing with me, said, it is so neat all the ways that this church reaches out, not just Soup for the Soul, but other things as well. And she said, that's the type of church that I want to be a part of. Someone else shared with me that he said, I've never been much to go to church. But he said, you guys do so many neat things around here. This is a place that I want to be involved.